On NAFTA, we're working hard to get a better deal for Canadians, a deal that helps more people and reflects our deeply held Canadian values.
And that work may finally be paying off. The latest round of NAFTA talks is wrapping up in Montreal. And as Katie Simpson shows us, there's reason to have hope.
Security cleared the way for Donald Trump's top man on trade.
Any word on the compromises that were floated?
No comment.
No comment?
While Robert Lighthizer had little to say to reporters, the U.S. trade representative is in Montreal to deliver a message from the White House on the future of NAFTA as the sixth round of talks comes to a close.
I think it was a positive week. We're moving in the right direction, but there's a long ways to go.
Canada used this round to try to ease tensions around the negotiating table. It presented compromises on some of the most controversial U.S. proposals, including changes to the auto sector. Lighthizer's inner circle says he's hopeful about the talks.
The tone is optimistic. Everybody, I think, is working as promptly as they can to reach an agreement that's mutually beneficial.
U.S. lawmakers traveled to Montreal to oversee the negotiations, and some are more reserved about progress so far.
I'm not as optimistic right now as I was when I got off the plane.
Any remaining ambiguity could be eliminated tomorrow when Canada's Foreign Affairs Minister meets with Lighthizer and Mexico's Economy Secretary to deliver closing statements. The last time that happened, back in October, it ended badly.
Frankly, I am surprised and disappointed by the resistance to change from our negotiating partners.
That cannot be achieved with a winner-take-all mindset or an approach that seeks to undermine NAFTA rather than modernize it.
All three countries are hoping the tone will be more cordial this time.
Obviously, it's a very dynamic situation, which evolves hour by hour, but I think the news that we see are encouraging.
An encouraging sign could emerge here tomorrow in Montreal if extra rounds of talks are announced. It would show that all three sides believe enough progress is being made to keep going. Katie Simpson, CBC News, Montreal.
Now, there isn't much time left to work out a deal on NAFTA before politics of a different sort possibly get in the way. The next and final round of scheduled talks is slated for late February in Mexico, but they can still add more. And if an agreement isn't reached by summer, negotiations could be suspended altogether because of important elections coming up. Mexico's presidential vote, U.S. congressional elections. And if they can't reach a deal by next year, the federal election here in 2019.